Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Divinity Original Sin 2. In today's episode, we're going to explore Dallas's quarters. There's a fair amount of stuff to loot here. We have all of the vial racks and things back here, which will give us a lot of empty bottles of potions and things like that as well. Ugh. What I want to do is loot the stuff behind here. As you can see, a lot of empty potion vials, which are nice. As well as the occasional potion, which is also nice. But there's also a dude in here named Tarquin.
Just
there we go.
one more moment, please.
He clicks together two halves of some type of gauntlet sitting in his lap and turns his full attention to you.
And there. Rescued at last, am I? To whom do I owe my thanks?
That's what he's doing. Is that armor he's working on?
Armor? Such a limiting word, but yes. It serves that purpose, amongst others. Dallas has been keeping me prisoner here, but I try to keep working on my own projects when I can.
Point out that prisoners aren't usually held in the master cabin. Why was he here?
Dallas took a particular interest in me and my skills. I'm an expert in healing, crafting, and more arcane practices. She kept me here to do her bidding.
Not at all shifty.
Until you took her flagship from right under her nose, it seems.
Steadily sounds like a mercenary.
I've offered my services for gold in the past, yes. But my labors for Dallas were far from voluntary.
He extends his arm and pushes up the sleeve. Beneath, the skin is withered and discolored, as if it were magically decayed.
She used some form of domination device on me, forcing my hands to do her bidding, and I've ruined them in the process.
Express your sympathies.
Well, the situation is looking immeasurably better now. You'll hear no more complaints from me. So why don't you tell me all about my valiant rescuers? To whom do I owe my thanks?
Remark that I'm an exile. I can ill afford to shun new companions when the chance arises.
A wise philosophy. One should always embrace the opportunities that present themselves.
Indeed.
I ought to continue what I'm doing here, unless there was anything else.
That's exactly what Dallas had him do here.
Oh, cast spells, tinker with relics, meddle with the laws of nature. All the sorts of things power-hungry despots love to do. She had me enchanted at cat over there, so it would seem alive.
He clicks the gauntlet into place around his withered forearm, his eyes on you the whole time.
But that damn contraption that she used on me seems to fog my memory. The rest is a blur.
Remark that his memory loss is very convenient. There must be more.
Trust me. Convenient is the last word I'd use to describe the experience. Pass me that copper wire there, would you?
Pass him the
He
wire.
takes the copper with a nod of gratitude. His sleeve slips back, above his elbow. In its crook, you see part of a tattoo. A pattern of concentric circles rendered in black.
Perhaps my memory will come back with time. But for now, I'm afraid there's little more I can add.
I don't believe you.
I'm doing my utmost to be civil to you, under rather trying circumstances. Why must you push me like this?
Remark that his strange manner, his abilities, his tattoos, something doesn't add up. He's holding back on you.
I'm more than a sum of my parts, friend, indeed. But I fear you might have come to the wrong calculation about me. How about you just let this matter rest?
Something tells me that he'll only bring us woe, but I can't judge him, yet.
Enough have died so that we could get this far. I don't want to provoke any more violence.
He takes your hand in his gauntlet-clad fist and shakes it. There's a lot more power in his grip than his slender frame would suggest.
Call me Tarquin, and consider me at your service.
Remark that you think there's more to his story. He can trust you if there's something he wants to get off his chest.
We're barely acquainted. Why should I tell you anything personal?
Claim that you know a fellow of intelligence and reason when you see one. He can confide in you.
I do not confide in reptilian fops. Whatever measure you have of yourself is no doubt bloated by the labors of slaves. Leave me.
Fair enough. Wonder if you can give any insight into Dallas following his time in her captivity.
I must admit, despite what she did to me, I can't help but admire her a little. The woman is unwavering. She will break before she bends. So if you should cross paths again, be sure to leave her broken. You will not get another chance.
Good to know. So he will sell some necromancy spells, which is nice. I don't know if there's any that I want particularly. Nah, not really. There's none immediately obvious that I want. In fact, I have a bunch anyway. He also sells some fairly good weapons. I don't think very good weapons for me. Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. Whew, I just sneezed. Hopefully I remember to cut that out. So he sells a Grand Scepter, which is a fairly good wand. Intelligence, casts 1 meter ice surface when target terrain, and you can suffocate for 1 turn. It's not horrible. I think it's probably better than Moise's. Actually, no, probably not. They're probably equivalent. And then the armor, I don't think he has anything particularly amazing. Con and water resistance. Water resistance sneaking. Yeah. Nothing outstanding, but it's good for necromancy. Also, he has source orbs, which is intriguing. Also insanely expensive. Not really worth buying at this point. I'll leave him be. There's a big pile of money on here. As well as this pyramid.
This looks like a teleporter pyramid. It could certainly come in handy.
Indeed.
Only one way to find out. Try using it.
I mean, it's certainly one way of doing it, Lisa. There is a dusty tome.
This is written in ancient lizard script. It appears to be a song.
Well, luckily I'm a lizard. Once again, going through looting all this stuff.
I found something.
Again, I'm gonna go through and loot everything here before we actually go down that secret hole. Hello, cat.
I'm a monster. I click and clack as I stalk my prey. My tail rattles like a snake's. I suffer.
Ask if it is Dallas's cat.
Mumsy? Is she here? Mumsy, where are you? 'Tis I, Booply Bear. I am quite changed, but don't be frightened.
Tell us Dallas sent you. She asked how to get the ship moving.
You? She sent you?
The cat begins to purr and rub itself on your ankles.
Any friend to Mumsy is a friend to me. I believe the song is around here somewhere.
Ask where you should look.
Oh, I don't know. In the direction of over there.
Thank the cat and scratch its skeletal neck.
The cat purrs, an eerie clicking sound.
Tell Mumsy to come back soon. Now that I am but bone, I'm too light to trip the moving door. I'm sure there's a rat back there.
Oh, Quirkus, don't be like that. I was looking at his bone structure for academic purposes. There's nothing to be jealous of, honestly.
It's brilliant. So down here there is actually...
What's this? I found something.
There is actually a platform that she alluded to. which opens that, which allows me to hit this button, which opens this door. Which allows me to go into this room, which doesn't have all that much, to be perfectly honest. I mean, it's kind of got, like, some money and some paintings and stuff, but aside from that, it's kind of like... It's weird that all of this crap was left behind, It's tempting to take the paintings, the reason being that paintings are incredibly useful for blocking field of vision. You can put them in front of people, and it will actually stop them from being able to see you, so you can go where you want to go. Also, this is an exit, so I can actually open this door, I think.
For security reasons, please...
Interesting. Anyway. I have, like, a chest over here.
I'll need to get clever with this lock.
Will I, though? Sure. Just pick it, I guess. It's just 2 thievery, which I think will open both of these. Nope, thievery level too low. Interesting. Steam lance. Well, this is a stream of blessed steam, which heals characters in its path and removes burning, necrofire, diseased, and decaying. Interesting. That's a cool spell. So I guess we need to find a key for this one. I can't remember where said key is, but maybe we'll find it in the secret room. I don't know, we'll see. So, there's books over here. I don't know if there's going to be anything particularly interesting in here, but I may as well take everything. Just to, there's a resurrection scroll. That's something, I suppose. The scrolls are nice. Fireball. Alright, sweet. I looted everything. Now we can head down here. And immediately get into a fight. Alright. Being in a high position is always generally good. I can add water down here, which will cut down the casting cost of my spells, theoretically. Except the water didn't land up here for some reason. Kind of annoying. But honestly, something I can probably deal with. It's actually worth taking that AP to get down here. Because that allows me to cast 2 spells. Alright. You standing in water? You are. Nearly got through the magic armor there. Alright, sweet. Frozen. I can't imagine this guy actually moved. He's probably still here. Well, maybe he did move. In any case, I'm going to jump up here. Well, say it's still currently slightly more frail. Oh, yeah, there he is. I was close. Probably want to teleport you over here. Hit him with the ice. Which freezes one of them, which is nice. Yeah, Arcane Bolt. Just do as much damage as possible. Ugh, corrupted blade. That's not good. Once again, teleport him back. Arcane bolt. Still 117 health, really. Kind of insane. Really? Apparently that encourage didn't affect him. Diseased, decaying, bleeding. Not good. I'm gonna bless him. Not good. But with me being blessed, still has a shitload of magic armor. Like a shitload. I need to equip my shield back, which actually allows me to shields up, which isn't bad. The reason it unequipped my shield, I believe, is because of when I was decaying, I think probably it set it lowered my stats so that I couldn't actually hold. It lowered my constitution so I couldn't actually hold my shield anymore. There's blessed blood over here. It's kind of funny. I think a buff turn on the Red Prince isn't a horrible idea.
Glory is mine.
Shocked. Stunned. Sure. Chilled, not frozen, unfortunately. Apparently I hit him with Blinding Radiance, so why the hell not? I guess just shoot them? Can I not? Apparently I cannot hit him from there. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. He's frozen. Chilled. That should freeze him. Alright, sweet. I think we've got it controlled enough that I don't need to worry. Kill the Red Prince. Which gets rid of the bleeding as well, which is also nice. Frozen again. I think I can now control them to death. I think. That'll get me hasted. Think I'm good? I think I'm good at this point. I don't think there's really anything they can do to me.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good. It's at this stage they're going to be controlled so efficiently that it doesn't really matter. Sure. That'll do. That one... can't teleport him, which kind of sucks, but... Guess what I can probably do is move to, like, here. There we go. Cool. Stunned and frozen. Killed one, which leveled us up, which is nice. And then I guess just eat through some of the physical as well, just because I can and I have the spells for it. Sure. Nice.
Are those guards or victims?
Both, I fear.
Probably accurate. Are they guards or victims? Probably both. Seems like probably correct. Now over here we have a second teleport pyramid, which we can give to Loisa. So the way that excuse me, the way that these work is you can use them from your inventory. You can use them in combat as well, but doing so costs like 6 action points or something. But it is on my bar, so that's nice. Essentially, using one teleporter pyramid will teleport you to the other one. They can be used when the teleporter pyramid is on the ground. They can be used if the teleporter pyramid is in someone else's inventory. You will teleport to them. If they're on the ground, you'll teleport to wherever they are. It allows you to do a lot of interesting things. It allows you to break the game completely, which is kind of great. The speed run is hilarious if you have not watched it. Essentially, it is throwing the pyramid out of bounds and then teleporting to where you're not supposed to be. And that's pretty much the entirety of the game. Like, you play the game normally, albeit very fast up to this point, and then from this point onwards, you just you just teleport everywhere. Alright, so we now have the songbook that we require. And we'll go through and read all these books. You need to learn Fortify. And probably Mend Metal as well. I mean, why not? The rest, I'm gonna cut and I'll do inventory management, and then we'll be back and I'll read all these books. Alright, we're back. So my inventory is a bit clean now, and we can read through these books. This book is unreadable, good to know. Rhymes of the Ranger Part 2. If I understand this Ranger rhyme correctly, these verses seem to claim that you can carve a stunning arrowhead from a tooth. Worthy of a try, even if it turns out to be gibberish. I'll chip a tooth, I'll cut a molar. I tell you I can cut them up if they're the donor. I shape them sharp, I carve them spiky, into an arrowhead that's oh so very likely to stun the foe, to shock the rival. They will be flawed so you can run for your survival. I already knew about that, but you can turn a tooth into a shock arrowhead, which I think I've shown before. It seems to be a soldier's journal of successful tours where the author focuses on scaring the enemy into surrendering. You assume it to be a peaceful treatise on war psychology until you find a small sheet of paper hidden within, which details how to make a grenade that can strike terror into the hearts of your adversaries. Unfortunately, it seems to require one tormented soul. Terror grenade. Chantronel. That tells you how to use Chantronel, which I think I already read. Scribbled notes. Furiously scribbled notes over the parchment front and back. The pace seems to slow as the scroll reaches the end of the page. Only the last lines are legible. Seems amenable, though it is undoubtedly a shock. His own father, after his own father, after all. Still, I can draw no other conclusion. They are to blame, and Lucian was no less guilty. Hubert's Encyclopedia. Draw worms. Logbook. Madam, as requested, I have carried out thorough trials on the impish pyramids and have drawn the following conclusion. Using one pyramid teleports you to the other. Connected entities will follow whoever has initiated travel. You can use a pyramid while holding it in your hand or interacting with it while it rests on the ground. Touching a pyramid isn't sufficient to use it. One must access its other functions by another method. This is all I've discovered, thus you may assume that there is that it's all there is to discover about these particular relics, Tarquin. I enjoy how arrogant he is. Ancient book. Yep, sure. Another book. Page is split into 3 columns. In the left-hand column, a series of words in an unfamiliar language. In the middle column, a series of common words. In the right column are numbers. Beautiful calligraphy, unfamiliar language. Dusty tome. This is in Ancient Lizard. Whatever. Sudden diary. Today is a momentous one. So momentous, in fact, that I've decided to start keeping a diary to record my time on the Lady Vengeance. So that one day, should I have a family, my children and their children may know of all my small involvement in these momentous times. So to begin, today, the divine Lady Dallas, Hammer of the Order, arrived on board. She slept by in all her momentous gloriousness, and I fancy that she glanced at me and a tiny smile twitched at the corner of her mouth. The Hammer smiled at me. Possibly. Then she went to her stateroom, and there she spoke to the door. I did not hear the whole of the conversation, but I believe she spoke of the principles of fortitude, which is of course an important part of both the ethos of the Order and a maritime construction. The door seemed suitably inspired and opened for her. She glided inside, and we have not seen her since. A momentous day. Orders. We have orders. The ship is to see action. An evil band of rebels has landed on the island, and we are to destroy their ship, and perhaps them too. Tomorrow shall recount the story of our glorious victory. Fortitude is the key. Fortitude shall open the doors. So that's telling you how to get in here if you don't know already. Confidential medical log from the desk of Niles, house physician. Normal stuff. Purging applied to sorcerer. Result typical. Normal stuff. Purging applied to non-sorcerer. Sorcerer results in death. Interesting. Modified staff. Purging applies to sorcerer. Typical. Death. Needs stronger relic. Technological modification equals failure. Interesting. So he's trying to adjust purging ones, I suppose. I'm going to see if Tarquin will buy these books off me.
You after something?
He will.
Looking to interrogate me again, perhaps?
Good to know. Alright. So the one book we have left is the password, so we can sing this ship to leave. Which we are going to do next time. Because this actually took a fairly long time. I was surprised, but this one kind of room and little fight took like half an hour. Probably close to 20 minutes when I cut out all of my inventory management and things. But anyway, that's going to be it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed already, please consider subscribing. As always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Where we're going to actually take on the big major fight proper. Why do I know Blinding Radiance? Blinding Radiance? From an item? It is from an item. Interesting. Alright then. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.